What up, Winbush here. And today I want to show you how you can actually just drag and drop animations inside our Unreal Engine. So you could do stuff like add environmental effects like you see right here with the fog card with alpha channel, but you could do this with any animation as long as you have an image sequence. So first off, if you want to follow this example step by step, you can actually download the fog cards that I'm going to be using here on Premium Beat. They're absolutely free. If you're looking through the website here and you just scroll down here to the middle, you can download 21 free 4K fog overlays absolutely free. In these overlays, I'm going to show you how we can actually go into a program like After Effects and actually knock out the black here so that we have an alpha channel. So inside of After Effects, I actually have one of those fog cards in here, which is just a video file. If I left click and drag it down here into my timeline, you can see if I scroll this through, we have some fog that's actually rolling through on our screen. Now we can bring this into Unreal Engine as is, but we want to actually add an alpha channel in here. In my effects and presets, if I type in UNM, that's going to bring up Unmult. And if you don't have Unmult, you can actually just search for it on Google for free and download it and drag it in here. But once we do, now you can see we have our alpha channel that it has just the fog there. And I know it's probably hard to see. So if I right click down here, make a new solid, let's just do a blue background. So now you can see we have our alpha channel inside of here. So now we're just going to render this out as an EXR file. And I'm using After Effects, but you can actually use any program as long as you can knock out the blacks there to make an alpha channel and then render out an EXR file. So I'm just going to click right here on my composition. They come up here to composition, add the render queue, and then right here where I have it says PNG, my output module, left click on this, format, come down here, the open EXR sequence. Then I just want to make sure I have alpha channel, and that's just going to be it. So I'm going to click OK. And then right here, comp name, this is actually where you're going to save it out as, but I already have it saved into a particular folder that I want to save it. So once you're ready, you're just going to hit render, and then I'm going to show you how to bring this into Unreal Engine. Now, the only reason I went through these steps is because I'm just going to be using the alpha channel to add fog to my scene there, but feel free to use any animations that you guys have. So here we are, we're inside of Unreal Engine 5 right now. And if I come down here to where we have our content browser, if I just right click down here, and then if I come over here to media, which is right here, and then I want to go to IMG media source. And right here, you can see right there, it says media source for EXR image sequences. So I'm going to left click on this, and then I'm just going to leave it as is. I'm not going to rename it or anything. I'm just going to double click on it to open it up. And then over here on the right hand side under details, right here under sequence path, I'm going to click on these three dots right here to open up my EXR sequence. So this is where I have my EXR sequence rendered out, and I'm just going to left click right there, and then I'm going to open this up. And this will work with any image sequences that you have, but EXRs tend to work a little bit better inside of Unreal Engine. But if I come down here under advanced, under frame rate override, I know that this was rendered out at 23,976, which is just going to pretty much be 24 frames per second. So I'm just going to make this 24 frames per second because I know what my frame rate is. Then I'm going to come up here to the top left and hit save. And with this all set up, I'm just going to actually exit this out. And now you can see that we have this source right here, the new image media source, which is what we already made. I'm just going to left click, drag this into my viewport. You can actually see that we have this square in here, but we don't see anything on there. And that's because we need to add it to our sequencer. So with my sequencer already made up inside of Unreal Engine, I'm just going to left click on it. And if you don't know how to add a sequencer, you just come up here to the clipboard, add new level sequence, and that's going to bring up the timeline down here. I already have my camera set up, but if I come over here to my outliner and I look for my image media source right here, I'm going to left click, drag this into my sequencer. And it's going to say, would you like to disable autoplay in your media play actor? I'm going to click yes, because we're going to add it down here, and we're just going to have it playing in here. So if I drag it over inside of my sequencer, you can see that it's already starting to play there. And actually, let me change my frame rate from 30 to 24 just to match my image source here. Now, if I come down here and click play, now you can see we have our fog playing inside of our scene here. And this is just a 2D plate. So of course, you're going to have to adjust this to fill up the screen wherever you want. But this is just a way that adds some more depth and adds some more atmospheric effects into your project here. So I'm just going to make this a little bit larger just to encompass the entire scene, because I don't have a moving camera or anything like that. But let's say we're happy with that right there. Click play. And now we have moving fog within our scene here inside of Unreal Engine, which I think adds a lot of depth to it. Like, yeah, you could use VDBs and use volumetric fog, but adding a 2D plate sometimes just helps you add that much more to your environment. So of course I use fog for this example, but you could use fire, you could do dust. I mean, you could practically add anything that you want in here, even people. Like if you have a green screen, you could key it out like using Blackmagic Resolve or After Effects like I like to use. Just drag and drop your EXR files in here and you're off to the races. So hopefully this helped you guys out. If it did, make sure you subscribe to the channel. It's always appreciated and helps with the algorithm. Leave me a comment down below if this helped you out. And until next time, stay fresh, keep creating, and I'll catch you in the next video. I'll see you soon. Take care.